Sorry about that, guys. We are, of course, game number 3, 1-1. Couldn't be happier to be here. Like I said, it's not often you get this. Usually you see TVP series be pretty one-sided, but a really nice back and forth thus far. This is the Dragon Invitational number 3. We're at the round of 8. I'm Rifkin, joined on the cast by both Namshar and Fenner. How are you guys doing this morning, by the way?
I'm doing very well. Just enjoying a lot of 6 StarCraft games, and I couldn't be happier.
You awake yet, Fenner?
Stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm awake. I'm awake, man. That Red Bull got me. I'm not normally an energy drink guy, but when you get up at 4:30 a.m., I think it's about time for an energy drink. But yeah, we got so many good players today, man. I'm so excited to cast Life next as well, even after all these good games so far, because I'm like the biggest Life fanboy ever.
Yeah. Well, guys, let's not delay these intros. Spawning here in the bottom right corner of the map, it's going to be the blue Terran player, MVP's Keen.
Your turn, Brennan.
And the bottom left of the map, gonna try and match Rifkin's voice there.
First, not last. You know, actually, Keen, by the way, just a side note, since we got Fenner here, this is such a British word / Australian word. Like, I don't know anyone else who says Keen other than, like, you dudes.
I don't know if it's Australian, but I definitely use it sometimes. It's definitely a British word.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen on the fact that you say that from time to time.
Yeah.
Whoa. Actually, hang on. First one for a Nexus First versus Terran players. This isn't crazy out of the ordinary, but this is very greedy and very risky to do.
Yeah.
For those who don't know why I'm making a big deal of this, one of the biggest things is this slows down your cyber core. This slows down your gateway. I mean, this is where the minerals are being allocated, which means the mothership core, the one end-all be-all unit to PvP, it feels, is late.
Oh, and
yeah,
Kane's going for a factory really quickly.
Oh, if this
no
is...
expansion on the way yet.
Okay, so hang on. I'm waiting to see if a reactor comes out. If this is just Widowmine drops, okay, whatever. But if he goes Hellions off of this for someone who delayed it went Nexus First, that's gonna be insane. That's gonna be like, we need to call map hacks on it.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 things I want to point out though. One thing is that Keen bumped into the probe on his way to scout, and he didn't realize. So that SV just kept going north, where he could have just realized at first was straight in the bottom left. So he didn't get the scouting information. But also the fact that he didn't open Reaper, I think, is gonna kind of hurt him, because he would have been able to do a lot of damage with the quick Reaper.
That's actually
Starport.
An interesting point, Namshar, but I think the very specific reason we don't have the Reaper is because he's going for the faster drops here, which I think is going to do more damage than the Reaper would have.
Yeah, it might, but I mean, if he just keeps making like gateway units with the gateway, and if he gets like quick rover, like it's the chance of it working versus Nexus First, I guess, is higher. But
yeah, I mean, well,
I don't think First is gonna have an impossible time in holding it.
Well, hang on, this actually, it's not gonna be impossible. This is kind of the thing. He's gonna need really intense micro with the probes, because you know what? I didn't think about this. With the cyber core being delayed, mothership core being delayed, no overcharge, blah blah blah. It also means that the robo's gonna be delayed. Observers will be later than normal.
Yeah, exactly. So he's gonna need to place that down soon.
The proxy pylon coming down from First. Hey, what's that gonna be for?
Nothing right now. I think this is for warpins later.
Oh, but look, he's not making a robo. He's making another gateway.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, he sees everything with a probe. Sees everything. How's he gonna react?
But he's got to the factory earlier as well, right? So I don't know why he's not making a robo. He's like intentionally skipping it, or maybe he's gonna make it now. I don't get it. There it is.
Yeah, I think he had a plan when he came into the game. And now that he gets the probe in there a bit later on, he sees it, and now he's going to react to something. But it seems like he wanted to do some kind of all-in with that proxy pylon going down, the gateway coming down as well. He definitely had something in mind.
I agree that he had something in mind, but here's how it's gonna happen. I mean, it's been a long time since Terran players have gone directly to the mineral lines, and usually you do that if you got 2 Widow Mines. What's most likely gonna happen here is Keen's gonna try and drop this and put the Widow Mine on that ramp to sort of cut off reinforcements from one way or the other. So if he sees all the units are in the main, he may just pick up and go elsewhere. But what he has right now can actually deal with the Stalker and the Zealot. There's just not a lot of units here. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Exactly what Rifkin said. Go into the ramp there, putting the Widow Mine down. Oh, lifts it up. Doesn't want to waste it on that Zealot.
No, hang on. That was actually really important, because that would have friendly fired the Marines more than the Zealot. And that would have killed Keen's drop. So while that looks a little bit wasteful, guys, it actually, Terran players in our friendly fire, right? That helps a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, First is going to be a fantastic position here, though, now, right? Because he went Nexus First, and he took no damage to the Widowmine drop.
I truthfully thought, like, with the Nexus First build, he was going to take a lot more, not game-ending damage, but a lot of damage from that drop. Now, probes aren't exactly safe yet. There's no blink on these stocks to chase this down, but an overcharge is popped, and that's the bait you want to get.
and Chronobus just went down on the Warp Gate, by the way, so he might be trying to be counter-aggressive here. No Immortals, just Gateways. Twilight on the way as well.
Yeah, I can't imagine this is going to be like the 2-base blink time is way too off, I feel. Although Stim hasn't started because of all this what am I shenanigans. So this is one of the odd scenarios where blink actually might not be too bad because we're also back on Frost.
Yeah.
This is a map that does allow there we go, blink. Does allow you to kind of take advantage of that.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna pressure the front like for a long time and then just blink into the main like super late or something. Because like you said, that blink is late, but he's gonna try and do something with it nonetheless. But I mean,
yeah, not many units are seen at all.
Yeah.
I guess the observer.
Oh, he catches them.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a big deal. That's the high ground vision strip. I mean, the mothership core will come later, but this saves him some more. Plus, you know, that's the scouting information, all that too.
I guess there's a lot of time until Blink is finished anyway, so he's got plenty of time to get it.
Look at this 15 HP medevac on the other side of the map.
Yeah, don't lose the medevac. I mean, you lose the Marines, but don't lose the medevac. This is huge.
Get out of there.
Quick reaction there.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't use that for a drop.
I don't think he'll use it for a drop, but honestly, if he did, it might be worth it, even if he loses it, because he needs to buy himself that time for Stim.
Ah, true, yeah, Rifkin. Double Forge on the way for first now, so maybe he wants to go for the longer game, even though he's getting that blink up quickly.
You know what?
He's a bit indecisive, or like he's going a bit, you know, aggressive, defensive, like a bit back and forth.
There's very few things like I'll joke around a lot in cast about Protoss OP or whatever. There's not a lot of things that really get me going, but one thing that does frustrate me about this race is like if you're Zerg and you're Terran and you forget your Evo champions, you forget your engineer base, you're kind of screwed out of the game. But as Protoss, you're like, I got Chrono Boost. Doesn't matter when I start my upgrades. Losing that medevac, that sucks.
I guess in his defense, it was more like, you know, oh, I'm gonna try to be aggressive. All right, I guess it's not gonna work. I'll just throw down some forges. Like it's more like can I just feel it out?
Oh no!
He doesn't focus medevac.
He does focus medevac, and that's gonna really stop this push.
The first could kill everything, right?
No!
Yeah.
Oh my god! No,
yeah, there we go. There's a blink forward. Now he's gonna kill everything. Finds another medevac, gonna take down the rest of these Marines and Marauders.
This is falling apart.
That's what he should have done.
Oh my god.
Well, I think the game looking this one-sided though, it has to be a result of, you know, how the game went early on. Like Keen delayed his CC for so long.
Yeah.
And first went Nexus first, and he defended with Widowmine drop perfect. Like he's just gonna be miles ahead. Like he can do whatever he wants. It doesn't really matter, I think.
Yeah, I mean they've kind of evened on the worker count, but he's gonna have to pull all these SCVs to a bunker, and one bunker's not gonna hold this many stocks.
Oh, he's gonna get the bunker before the SCVs are there, and I think this might be the end of the game right here, just with Windstalkers.
If he had 3 medevacs instead of 1, it wouldn't be though. That's what's so frustrating about this. He's got 2 now. The second one came out, but he's not using it. The SCVs are just not going to be enough. Blink Stalkers are so hard to deal with. He's pulling SCVs from the main. This is a sad way to go, but Keen is about to get knocked out. The last Terran player in this tournament gone from the Dragon Invitational.